Good afternoon. Tai Chi dilemma. So many styles, so many variants. Which style is the right one? Is there such a thing as a right one? Let's explore. Now, perhaps you know that there are 5 widely accepted within the Tai Chi community. There are 5 styles of Tai Chi that are generally accepted. And I believe that today a lot of people are adding a style that's called Li style, which is becoming very popular, but I'm sorry, I know nothing about it. I'm not going to go into a history lesson with these 5 styles, 6 styles here. I could, because I love the history of Tai Chi. I'm fascinated by it, and I've researched it a great deal. But I will save you, spare you a lot of time, and get to the point. So the 5 styles, the Yang style, Wu family style, Wu house style, Chen style, and Sun style, they have some differences. And I'm not going to go into that right now, as I mentioned. Let's stick to the Yang style and explore a little bit the variants therein, and why there are such variants. Now we have Yang Cheng Fu style of Yang style, which is basically what I teach and practice, although I do have some elements from his uncles in there. Then you have Dong Huling style, Chen Nanqing style, Michuan style, there are a whole lot of them. So how can we explain the differences? And as I asked at the beginning, is there one that's more right than the others? Well, I thought about this for many, many years, and it's not been easy to understand these differences. I talked it over with my teacher. He had his opinions, but he wasn't 1,000% convinced about that, about his knowledge either. It would seem to me, after a great deal of research, that the basic differences are in the size of the frame and the applications. Now, within our style, we have big frame, very small frame. Or, as my teacher likes to express, he had a very colorful way of expressing himself, big circle, small circle, no circle at all. So the big circle is for the health, Yang Cheng Fu, big postures, expansive. The medium size or small frame, small circle is to develop Jing, martial techniques, applications. And the small circle means a circle without form, formlessness, in which the Shen, the spirit, takes the precedence and guides the movements. And we are led to a kind of an intuitive path that involves an internal alchemy and many other things like that. But this is a very high level, and I'm not qualified to talk about that. I'm not there yet. So, it's different frames. So we see different frame sizes. Now, some people, a lot of people who practice Tai Chi are not familiar with they don't aware of this kind of information. They don't even know that it works like that. So they can practice one frame and stick with that forever. Some people start with a small frame. Not a good idea. And then you have applications. So we have 108 movements. But there are something like, I don't remember the exact figure, like 283 applications possible with that. Although some people would say that the Jings, the combination of Jings are almost eternal, infinite combinations of the 8 major Jings plus the extra Jings. So the variance, the form, how some people play it, into my understanding, is defined by applications. Big frame, there are applications in big frame. It's possible to use that in a conflict, physical confrontation, but they will be more like external kung fu. The more smaller we get, the more internalized we get, the closer we get to the richness of Tai Chi as a martial art, which is very spontaneous, and it's nothing to do with, we see in other martial arts where the opponent does this and I do that. I do this and he does that. He or she does that. No. It's not like that at all. That's why we have 108 movements, but 280 whatever it is applications. So they depend, each move, it's not necessarily spread the part of the wild horse's mane. There are 2 or 3 applications. Single whip, I know there are many different applications for that. Okay? I know a couple of them. There are many others that I don't know, that I've seen, that I have not absorbed into my own work at this point. And probably others I do not know. Okay? There's a gentleman in California, an older gentleman who gives workshops. A friend of mine went to one of his workshops, and she said he shows the fudging in every single move in the form, not just the moves, but in the transitions. So when you move it, there are several, 3 or 4 fudging applications within a transition. And this is fantastic stuff. But anyway, to get back, so we see the differences. The differences are defined, therefore, in my understanding, by the size of the frame and the exact applications. So this is information that will, if you take this and you look at people's forums online, whatever, see and try to observe what I'm talking about. Now, when you watch, irrespective of style in a way, okay, Chen is a little bit out there, but the other styles, when you watch and you observe, you should be able to recognize various postures within their forms, a semblance of it. Single whip, brush knee, punch, obviously that's pretty clear. But some styles are very obscure in the manner that they're played, and this can be fine. After all, Tai Chi is an internal system, and the higher we get, the more it's inside. So if you look at, you go online, look at Master Ma of the Wu style, and it's fantastic what he does, and he almost doesn't move at all, and people fly out. It's beautiful to see. Wonderful Tai Chi. So there we are. There's the applications. Applications form, therefore, small frame, invisible almost, and sometimes you can see that online. And as I said, study that, look at the variants, and come to your own understanding, and perhaps you will agree with me that the basic differences lie in the size of the frames and the applications. That being said, if you're in Yang style, Yang Cheng Fu kind of thing I teach, stick to that. It's a good path. If you're in another Yang style, stick to that. Whatever style you're into, stick to it till the end. Okay? It's important. And that's it. I'll leave you with that, and I'll hopefully see you very soon. Take care.